Welcome to One Under. I'm your host Adon, and in today's episode, I want to talk about um things that I see going on in the actuality, things that I see going on now, and I'm talking about things from within. I'm not talking about. I don't have any topic about what's going on outside, the politics, the situation with immigration, the new president, the tariffs. I don't want to talk about none of that stuff. We're gonna put that outside to the side. Today, I want to talk about this um syndrome that is pretty much going on within the agency, and I would like to say that when I started my career as a police officer in 2020 2014, I would say I started with the police department in 2009. And I started as a traffic agent, then I moved on. I became a police officer, and ever since, when I started, it was a totally different ball game, in terms of respect, in terms of ranking, in terms of uh, how do you approach some people, how do you talk to them. And what I want to say is that thankfully, or thank God, that when I started my career, there was a lot of people that actually care about others, especially when you just came or when you came from the academy. There was people that they will sit down with you, tell you how to do things, how to work out there, how to be, proficient, how to be professional, how to talk to civilian, how to approach the bosses, the high ranking officers, and stuff like that. And what I want to bring to all the audience is um, what I see going on nowadays. I remember that when I started, it wasn't because of fear, it wasn't because you were scared or anything like that, but most of the senior officer will tell you, if you need anything, just talk to me, holler me. Come to me. Don't talk to the supervisor. Don't go to the sergeant. Don't go to the lieutenant or anything like that. Not because they were afraid of, or because there was some sort of fears for them to talk to the high ranking, or better say, they didn't want you to talk to them, not because something was going to happen to you or anything like that, but there was some sort of level, some level of respect of the high ranking. There was some sort of level of respect. You didn't want to talk to a sergeant just because you want to talk to them about stupidity or to throw jokes and stuff like that. There was some sort of respect, in terms of talking to them, the approach, the situations, and stuff like that. And some of those senior officers, they will tell you, if you need anything or if you need to talk to whatever, if you want to ask for anything, don't go to the sergeant, don't go to the lieutenant, don't go to the supervisor, because there was some sort of respect. And nowadays, the things that I see going on are crazy, insane, unbelievable. And what I want to talk about is how some people or some rookies, and this goes out especially for all the rookies, how they talk to the supervisor, how they be joking with supervisor, how they approach them, lieutenant, sergeants, etc. And you know, there's so sort of level. They still level of rank within the department. That people, I don't know if they don't understand. I don't know if they play stupid. I don't know if they playing games or what. But what I see nowadays is how people talk to supervisor. They think, for some reason, I believe that they think they some sort of friend that's, body, there's some sort of friendship or anything like that. And they walk around supervisor like they own the place. They talk to them like they own the place and stuff like that. And I don't understand how and why. Because you need to understand something, and it's the level of respect that each and every individual deserve. Some rookies are here and saying, "Oh, nah, just because he passed the test, he's not better than me, or you know, he's not bigger than me or anything like that." It's not about that. It's about the respect, and the respect starts from your house, from with your parents, with your elders, brothers, sisters, and stuff like that. And the way people talk to supervisor are really disrespectful in every aspect. You don't go to your supervisor and you talk to them, and you call them by the first name. You make jokes with them. You be laughing, joking, and when it comes to work and they order you to do something, you're trying to pass it on to someone else just because you feel that you have that entitlement, because you feel that you could talk to them any way you want, because you feel that that person is supposed to be your friend or things like that. And I want you to know something. You might think they are your friend, but they could be your friend. But when it comes to work, they are your supervisor. They are your ranking, the your high ranking officers. And whether you want or not, you need to listen to them. It's not about you need to. You have to listen to them. Whatever they tell you to do, you have to do it. Whatever they ask you to do, you have to do it. It's not, oh, yeah, none of that. A supervisor is a supervisor. They there to oversee what you do and what you don't. They there to guide you, to protect you, if we could say that, to inform you, to order you to do stuff that you're supposed to do. They are there to correct you when you're doing something that is not supposed to be done the way you're doing it. That's why they're there. And for a lot of people, I don't know if they play games, they play stupid, if they play whatever they be playing, but they need to understand that a supervisor is a supervisor. A sergeant is a sergeant. A lieutenant is a lieutenant. And they there for you as your bosses. It's not about friendship. It's not about buddy. It's not about he's good with me. It's not about he's bad with me. It's about work. It's about ethic. It's about professionalism. It's about the things that you're supposed to be doing when you are ordered to do. The things that you're supposed to be doing when they're supposed to be done. And for some reason, what I see going on is that a lot of people, they just came fresh from the academy and they talk to their supervisor like like their friend, and it's not supposed to be like that. You know, some people are lenient, some people are good bosses, some people are people that you feel comfortable with. But at the same time, you need to understand that there are levels of respect. That walking behind the desk and that walking behind your sergeant or your lieutenant and stuff like that is a no. And those are the things that they're supposed to tell you in the academy, or you probably ignore them, or you probably wasn't paying attention to your instructors. So you need to know that whether you feel that that person is your friend or not, you need to respect them. If you do have that idea of, oh, they're not bigger than me, or they're not supposed to be this and that, because just because they took a test and they passed, you are wrong. You are totally wrong. Whether they pass or fail, if they have those stripes over your rank, they are your bosses. They are your supervisor. You have to listen to them. You have to respect them. And you have to do what they tell you to do when they ask you to do it. It's not later, maybe, let me think about it. Send somebody else. Why don't you tell this guy? Why don't you tell this other person? It's none of that. You need to do what you're supposed to do when you're ordered to do it by your supervisor. They are the bosses. Whether they pass the test or not, and they have the stripes, they have the rank, they have what you don't have, then you need to listen to them. So that's that. Stop being a know-it-all. Stop being super sensitive. Stop being super emotional, and adjust to the changes. Adjust to the work and the job that you sign up to do. That's that. Simple as that. And I hope that this very short dialogue or reminder could open your eyes and your mind to understand that if anybody, even other officers with more time, that they already paid their dues, they already did everything that you haven't done and you probably would never do. They already went through all that stuff that you think you're going through now. They already done all type of details. They already done all type of arrest. They already been in all type of situation. You need to listen to them as well, because you just came out. You have no time on. You don't even know what's on the street. You don't even know how to approach people on the street. You don't even know how to do your job. You don't even know how to read. You don't even know how to apply or classify a situation. And you already want to walk around like if you already have 20, 15, 25 years on the job. It's not like that. Learn your job and do your job. And understand that your supervisor is your supervisor. It's a high-ranking officer that is always going to go above you and above others that have no rank. So I hope you understand this. I hope you learn it. I hope you stick it to your head. I hope you fulfill it. I hope you lead it and do what you're supposed to do when you are ordered to do it. So, rookie, this goes out for you, and you. So stay tuned for more. One Under.